Hey, this is Judge and Waits with another Mob of the Dead zombie video. In this one, I'm going to show you how to get the achievement for No One Escapes Alive, and basically that's how you pack a punch. Now, the cool thing about this map is if you pull up your start menu or press your back button, it actually tells you what parts you need and what parts you already have. So there you can see we've got 2 of the plane parts, but we still need 3 more. Now, I'm going to show you where all the parts are. Don't worry, I just wanted to show you that menu option. Now, before you get any of the parts, make sure you have the Warden's Key because you're going to need that. Alright, so here's the first part. This is the rigging. It's down the Citadel tunnel. I'm going to electrocute myself. Somebody has to go down the stairs, or you can, and unlock the panel that you're going to electrocute. And I'll show you that panel here in a second. But put yourself into the afterlife. As you're going down, I'm going to get a little discombobulated, but as you go down, there's going to be numbers that you want to memorize as you go down. So there's 3 numbers. I'm trying to find out which way is down. So there it is. Alright, so check out this on the left. There's 6, 1, 4. Alright, and then there's going to be a little panel right here. This is what I was talking. Somebody has to open it with the Warden's Key. So just keep hitting that till you get the code in. 614 I'm going to enter in. That's always different each time, so you have to memorize it each time. So that's going to lower the rigging, and you're going to be able to get it. So I went back up, revived myself. Now we're going to go back down the stairs. Maybe. We're looking for it. There we go. So head back down the stairs. And we're going to head around here. Unfortunately, got to go through this door. So make sure you guys got a lot of money. Obviously, you're going to need to be opening a lot of doors here. So go in here. And then there's going to be another door. And there is the rigging. So that's one of the pieces. Now, as you can see up at the top left, you can tell what parts you have for the plane. It showed us having the rigging. It also shows who has it, like I said before, player 1. So there are 5 parts that you need, and unfortunately you'll have 4 players, so eventually you'll have to have somebody at least go back for the 5th part because you won't be able to carry them all up to the plane. Alright, moving on to the next part. That is in the showers, and if you saw, we have the Hell's Retriever. That is something that you can unlock and pick up. Everybody can pick that up. I have a video showing how to do that. But in this area, in this shower area, there is the panel that you need to knock yourself down on or enter into the afterlife. So Babs is going to do that, and then you want to run all the way over to the other end, and you're going to power up the washer and dryer. So I'll show you where that's at. So head on over here. And you come in here, and there's the washer and dryer, and over to my left though is the panel that you need to power on. So Babs is trying to find it. There he comes. Looks like little Casper there. So he's going to power that on, and then you got to go over here and press X. That will start the laundry cycle. Now when you do that, you're going to get a bunch of zombies that come in. You're probably going to get one of the Brutuses that come in, so you're going to have to fight off a bunch of them, and then eventually the laundry will stop and you'll be able to pick up that part. Now, before I forget, I've got a funny clip at the very end of this. It's actually after my outro, so that's kind of like some bonus footage. But here you can see all the zombies piling in. We did have a crawler left, and we were kind of surprised that all these other zombies started piling in. But you see that pretty often. Weird things like hitting the box too many times will trigger Brutus and other zombies and everything like that. But there's the laundry. It's done, so I'm going to go ahead and grab that. As you can tell up at the top, it lets us know that player 3 has that quest item. Alright, so now we're in the dock area, and this is where the tank are. They're in this cage right here. Now you want to be careful. Obviously you need the Warden's Key to open this up. There's a panel to my left where you can enter into the afterlife, and when you do that, then you need to shock this, and that will open this door, but it also will close the other door that 2 Wild's by. Usually if you have somebody stand in that doorway though, it kind of prevents that, but unfortunately 2 Wild must not have been standing in the right place. So there, the door actually closed on us, and so I'm going to go revive myself and then pick up the tanks. Now when this happens, just get one of your friends to go knock themselves down by Juggernog up the ramp and up there, and then he'll just have to come in here. He'll have to re-shock that one thing right there, and then that will open up the door. So we asked Babs to do that, and here he comes. He's going to jump over there. Gets a nice jump right there. He's going to shock that, and that opens the door, and we're free to go out there. Now we're going to go ahead and put the parts that we already have on the plane, so I'll show you how to do that. So head down here. If you don't know how to get to the roof, find the electric cherry, go behind it, and don't go this way. Don't go down these stairs. We accidentally made that mistake. So we're going to go back up though. What you want to do is make a left up here. So instead of going straight, make a right, then make a left here. You go through this infirmary area or whatever this is, and head into this room. This is one of the rooms with the hellhounds on it. If you're looking to do that achievement, I've got a video showing you that. But here are the control valves, or the control valve. So now this is a little tricky. 2 Wild's going to enter into the afterlife because you need to open a door to get up on the roof. So there he enters in. There's a portal back in the infirmary that I'll show you. Once you go through that portal, that will take you up onto the roof. Once you get up onto the roof, there will be one of these little panels that you shock, and that will open the door. So here is the area, and I'll show you. Look for the little symbol on the wall. There's a little symbol right there. So when you're in spirit mode, though, it's very obvious where that portal is. So he's going to go up to the roof, though, and open it up for us. Now you can see him there coming back to his body and reviving himself. So the door is open. We're going to head up to the roof, and we're going to put on the plane parts that we have. So there is Broken, I think, putting one on. As you can see up at the top, you get a little check mark when you put the part on there. So there's all 3 parts that we had. And then one of us goes down in there. I think Broken goes down in and grabs that valve that I showed you right in that box right there. And he's going to go put that on the plane right now. So now we only have 1 part that we need. So we're going to head back in these Citadel tunnel areas, head all the way down. And we're going to go into this area. There's some generators right here and some control panels right here. So we need to knock out 3 control panels in this room. Once we do that, that is going to actually drop the electric charge that is actually blocking a door in the warden's office. So this is the hardest one to figure out. But I'm going to enter into the afterlife and then shock 1 panel, and I think I have trouble finding the second one. But after you find and shock the second panel, then you want to go into that portal right there. So I got the second one, then you just follow this little cable around here over to this side, and there's the 3rd panel. Once you do that, the generator stops, and that field around the other part is going to be down. So I'm going to go back and show you what that looks like. Babs is actually currently back there waiting for us to drop that panel, but this is in the warden's office. This is where Speed Cola is, and there is the part that I'm talking about. That is the engine, and then you can see right there that the door was electrified. So once you do what we did, though, that actually drops that electrical field, and you can go in there and pick that up. So Babs did that, and he's actually putting that final part right on the plane right now. There we have them all done. So now all that's left is to get on the Icarus and get out of here. So just go to this end, and you can see you get that X prompt. Everybody hits X. I think Babs had trouble getting up here, so just make sure you keep mashing that X button until you get up on here. As you can see, we're all 4 up here, and we're going to take off. So this is how you get the achievement that's called No One Escapes Alive. So you think you're getting out of the prison and everything's good to go and everything like that, and then you're going to literally run into the Golden Gate Bridge. But this is going to be where the Pack-a-Punch area is. So you got to do this every time you want to go to the Pack-a-Punch area. Well, you don't have to get all 5 of those parts, but I'll show you how you get back to this area once you leave it. But once you get here, just get your wits about you. There's the Pack-a-Punch machine. You've got a little bit of time, and then the zombies are going to come in. You're going to get 1 or 2 Brutuses that come in, and you're going to have to take those guys out. So we're Pack-a-Punching right now. And then after a little bit, this area right up here, there will be some electric chairs that spawn in there, and that's how you get out of this area. But just run around in here, try to take out all the zombies and not get knocked down. You just want to survive. Luckily, we have ray guns, or I do at least. I think somebody else does, but obviously, you know, some of us pack-a-punched as well. So make sure everybody's ready to pack-a-punch before you go over here. But there's one of those Brutus guys. You just want to shoot him, try to knock his helmet out with some headshots, and then take him down. Usually you get some max ammos when you do that, so that's really nice. But now, as I was saying, there are the electric chairs that spawn in here, so you just want to go up here, press X, and you're going to get transported back into the prison exactly right where you started off. So you'll see what happens. But there you are, right like you started the game. So hope this helps you out, though. Let me know if you got any questions. If this does help you out, I would really appreciate it if you give this video a thumbs up. That just helps it get out there. But like I said, make sure you stay through to the very end of this video, and you'll see that funny clip involving Babs. And make sure you check out my other videos. I've got a bunch for this zombie map. But guys, as always, take care and God bless.
Behind you. Up into the cage. It's that way.
Hey, you missed. Oh, you missed. Oh, you missed.
Oh.
Come on, get up there.
Back, broken move.
Back this way. Huh. No, I didn't.
Apparently, no, I do not want to.
Can you get up there?
I got it.